Hello everyone, hope you guys are safe and sound. This is Suruthi Periyasamy. I am a model and an entrepreneur from Chennai. This is something that I want to do for a very long time, ever since I got back to Chennai from Miss Diva by last March 2020, straight from Mumbai. But then COVID-19 made everything upside down, and it took me one whole long year to overcome everything. And here is my first video about my journey in pageantry and how it went throughout. So let's get into the video.
My successor, of course, would be contestant number 38, Shruti Periyasamy.
So my first audition was for FBB Colors Femina Miss India 2018 in Chennai, where I failed in the first attempt, followed by which the same year I gave the auditions for Yamaha Fasino Miss Diva 2018 in Bangalore, where I again failed. Since there is no state pattern in Miss Diva, I auditioned back again for the same year in Hyderabad, where I made into one of the finalists. Roughly after a month or two was the national auditions, and I was preparing for it. Meanwhile, this was brought into the notice of my higher officials in the office. Since I was not a model back then, I was working in an MNC. They created a whole lot of scene in the office, and they left me with two options, either choosing job over the pageantry or pageantry over the job. So this time I decided to take a risk and follow my passion. I dropped down the papers, took the last month's salary, booked the tickets to Mumbai and flew to Mumbai on the day of audition. Coming to the day of national auditions in Mumbai, after a whole day of filtration, the count of contestants came down from 350 to top 30, and my name was one among the top 30. It was already 11 p.m. in the evening, which started by 10 a.m. in the morning, and I was so eagerly waiting to be announced as one of the finalists, which is top 20, but this time also I failed. Even though I was so tired, I had no mood and money to stay back in Mumbai. Somehow managed to book tickets in train and came back to Chennai with travel of 2 days in train with all broken heart. Then after lots of effort, I tried back again for FBB Colors Femina Miss India 2019, which happened by January in Chennai again. This time I made into one of the top 3 finalists from Tamil Nadu, and the zonals was for 7 days in Bangalore, which happened roughly after 1 month from the selections. This time also I failed in the zonals, and the rest was story. Now though I lost my job and I had nothing left financially, I decided to focus more on modeling and took modeling full time and made a career out of it. This was not so easy as I'm saying. It was so difficult for me to start from the scratch, that too in a market like Chennai where I had no contacts left in modeling. So somehow I made it, and today I'm here as a professional model from Chennai. But the fire for pageant was still burning inside, and I decided to audition back again for Liva Miss Diva 2020 in Chennai, where I was literally thrown out. But they told one phrase while announcing the finalist, which was, if you still think that you can make into the finalist, you can work on yourself and come back to Mumbai auditions, as there is no state pattern in Miss Diva. This got stuck so hard in my mind, and I decided to work on myself, the physique and the communication skill, which I was lacking actually. Somehow I managed to tone my body in 45 days, reduced weight of 6 kgs, worked on my communication skills a little bit, and went back to Mumbai auditions again. Yes, this time also I was in top 30, and it was 11 p.m. in the evening, but I was the first person to be announced as top 19 Liva Miss Diva 2020 finalist, and I walked into the crowd. That feeling was really out of the world, and I can't just describe how I felt at that point of time. It was just out of the world. Post the announcement, we had a orientation for 2 days, followed by which roughly after a month we had 52 days of grooming, city tours and other things happened, from which the winners and the runner-ups were selected. In our batch it was Arlene Castillo who was the winner, Avriti Chaudhary the first runner-up, and Neha Jaishwal as the second runner-up. Arlene Castillo has already made us so proud, and she carried herself so well in the Miss Universe platform. I am really so proud and obsessed with the way she has carried herself in the Miss Universe journey. Coming back to my journey, there are so many people who make it in the very first attempt itself, and there are so many people who make it after so many attempts as winners, and then there are so many people like me who doesn't make it as winner even after so many attempts. These beauty pageants are something beyond beauty, and it is not always the most beautiful girl who wins the pageant. There are lots more other criteria goes into the selection of the winner, and it is definitely not in our hands. But I'm so sure that these beauty pageants are going to give a whole lot of experience and memories for lifetime, and it is a life changer for many, including me. Advantages and disadvantages of beauty pageants. According to me, advantages: it has brought the best out of me and made me understand what I'm capable of. It has helped me to overcome my insecurities, my stage fear, by boosting my confidence level. It has pushed my limits and brought me out of my comfort zone. I've learned personal grooming, professional etiquettes, and lots more from a pageant. So, be in travel with your co-contestants for 60 days. You will get to know the diverse culture of India, and of course, friends for lifetime. So, one of the greatest advantage of a beauty pageant is you will get to meet the topmost people of the industry, and also a chance to work with them for all your ramp shows, your photo shoots, and your grooming sessions. In your city tours, you will get to meet the topmost people of those cities, and this might open gates for lots more other opportunities even after the pageant. You can definitely build your contacts through beauty pageant, and this seems to be one of the biggest advantage of beauty pageant. Coming to the disadvantage of a beauty pageant, you have to spend lots of money. Of course, it is for your personal grooming, your wardrobe, and traveling, etc. But spending is spending, and lots of time, effort, and energy goes into the whole process, which seems to be a little disadvantage of beauty pageant, according to me. From the messages that I get in Instagram, the topmost questions are how to start and what they are looking for as a contestant. Coming to the point, how to start. Every year there will be an official announcement made in their website www.beautypageants.in, their social media handles. The criteria will be mentioned so clearly, and if you can satisfy those criteria, you can definitely make an online application which will give you a confirmation mail. After a few days, you will get a call for the audition. However, if you can't make the online application, still you can make a walk-in for the auditions on the day of auditions.
So these are the criteria for Miss India and Miss Diva. Miss India has revised their height criteria very recently.
If you have decided to participate in a beauty pageant very seriously, then the first step is to work on yourself, the physique. They are not looking for a thin body, they are looking for a person who has a very toned body, a smile which is so graceful, a walk which is so effortless, and a person who has a positive kind of approach and confident in who they are. However, this might change. There are lots more other criteria which is involved, but these are the basics that they are looking for. So the other questions that I get in Instagram are, will I compete again? So I'm going to keep it in suspense. I'm not going to reveal it now. On the age when I started pageantry, I started when I was 22 years old. So lots of you wants to know about my native and the qualification. I was born and brought up in Salem, and now currently I reside in Chennai. My qualification, I am a biotechnologist. I did my BTech Industrial Biotechnology in Bharat University, which is in Chennai. I'm going to end the video with this, and few more things about the beauty pageant will be up in the next video. I hope this video was interesting, informative, and also helpful for you to start your journey in beauty pageant. If you're an aspiring contestant for any of the beauty pageant, all the very best to start your journey. This is my first step in YouTube. Keep supporting me as you did throughout my journey. Like and subscribe to my channel. Comment your thoughts in the comment box, and share this video to any of your friends who's aspiring to start their journey in beauty pageant. This might be useful for them. See you guys in another interesting video. Until then, stay safe. Bye bye.